Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Making with the Manufacturers, which is a series that I started, probably 3 years ago now, where I've gone alphabetically through my paper manufacturers and have used some of the papers to base my layouts off of. Now, we just finished K's the last time I did this series, which has been a couple months ago. Going to be bringing it back on the regular. It was a weekly series when I first started, and then it turned into whenever I felt like it, and now it is going back to a weekly series because I am through K's. We're not even halfway through the alphabet, guys, and it's been 3 years. It is time to move on and do some things. So, after I get through the K's, the next thing that I have is making memories papers. So I'm going to pull these out. That is not a making memories, but these are. So let's look at my making memories papers and see what we will use today. So this is from 2005's Simply Fabulous, single-sided, but a little bit thicker. We've got a paisley print. We've also got a striped print, pink, orange, and white. I've got these cut-aparts. This is Ella Die Cut Flowers from 2007. We've got these stars, which I love and obviously have hoarded. These are from 2007. These guys right here are making memories. They came in a pack, but I don't remember when. This is making memories. See the MM that I put on there? This is making memories. Look at that 8.5 by 11 line to cut apart from 2004. And then this is making memories. It came in a pack as well. And this is 2004 again with the 8.5 by 11 cutoff sheet. So these are the papers that I have to use. I will tell you that these would be very easy to use together, but I don't want to do hot pinks and oranges right now. I'm just going to be very honest with you guys. I'm not feeling that. So let's see what we've got. I'm not feeling this either. So I'm going to put that back as well. Those are going in. And what has that left me with? This would go together. This would go together. These would go together. Do I want to play with the blues? Like, I feel like two kind of almost Argyle patterns. This is like almost Argyle patterns together is a little bit much. Can we make these colors work together? I think I can. I think we're gonna do those three because I think that this this works together too, but I think we're gonna go with the blues. I'm not feeling very pink today, you guys. So I've got 3 making memories papers. That's the rules. Got to use these papers, and I can bring in whatever else I want. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I went ahead and pulled out a couple of things. I got a sheet of blue cardstock, a 6x6 paper pad, and a packet of 49 in Market ephemera from Birdsong. And because the colors in Birdsong kind of speak to my soul, right? Like it's teal and navy and a great yellow, a tiny little bit of pink in there, but the other colors speak to my soul. So I am using that text print as an accent over on the right hand side of the page, and I think it might be crooked. But you know what? We're going with it. I did just trim off the edge because it does have that decorative outside edge. And then I trimmed some out of the middle, and I'm going to cover up that join with this paper right here. Now, I do believe that this paper is technically a Christmas paper, and it is super thin. definitely super thin. I've got these 2 photos of Alex. I went ahead and cut them down to 4.5 by 4. And they are just some up closes of his face, some selfies that he sent to me. And I'm going to mat them on this blue cardstock. Now, my plan was to have the blue cardstock just ever so slightly go over the edge of that kind of sagey green paper, but wasn't exactly lining up the way I wanted it to, matting it wise. So I decided to lift it up above and have that green paper go through and show on the bottom. This is where I'm going to bring in that yellow, because I think having a variety of colors makes things work together a little bit more, right? Like if I would have left this as is without the bringing in the yellow color, do I think it would have worked? Yes. But I actually think introducing another color made it more of a cohesive layout than if I would have just stayed with the blues and that touch of green, right? Or that touch of neon green, because the sagey green kind of reads like a blue if you look at it in a certain way, and then it kind of reads as a green if you look at it and at another angle. I am going to bring in some more of that yellow color here with this washi tape. And this is a Simple Stories washi tape, and I couldn't tell you where it came from, what it came in. I have no idea. All I know is that it is a great yellow color, and then I decided to bring in this black and white heart washi over it. I almost called it Harshi. Just to kind of bring that in. And then there is this big old gap of space in the photo where it's just the blue sky, and I thought that that would be a nice place to have this big heart overlapping, because, you know, it's Alex, he's my son, and I love him. This is where I'm bringing in those birdsong embellishments, and I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. And it's not that hard finding the colorful things that will go, right? I do mess around with the placement a little bit over here because I thought, oh, maybe I should have this down a little bit further. But ultimately, nope, it goes back up to where it was. I'm going to create a cluster here with these bits, and just going to make sure everything is connected. And I do that by taking this frame and have the washi tape layered over top of it. So that nothing feels really disjointed off of here. Now, I like the little bits of layering that I have right there, but something is missing and I will figure that out. I did toy with the idea of bringing those birds in just because the colors worked, but I think there was a little bit of pink on there, and I did not want to introduce pink on this layout. Not that I am opposed to pink on male layouts or even on Alex layouts, because the kid looks good in pink. But for this layout, nah, not so much. I am going to place this label down there just for a hot second. When I find a title, because I don't make my own this time, when I find a title, that's just going to replace that. So it's almost like this label right there was a placeholder until I found what I needed to find. But here I'm going to bring in this kind of label just to add a touch more of color over here on this corner. And then this is where I decide to bring in another ticket over at the top so that it reads more of a cohesive thought instead of it looking like one of my tickets fell off, because it does look that way. I go through my words, tote, bin, whatever, flip-flop, flocky thingy. I don't know what this is. Photo, it's actually a photo holder, but it's a little storage thing. And that's where I find this title that says Strong and Brave. So I just double check the little things down here to see if there's something I can double up with that title, and nothing right here is working. The sentiments that work are the wrong color, and the right color that works is the wrong sentiment. So I will go grab some tiny word phrases and figure something out over there. Now, I will tell you guys that I do not journal on this layout. There will be journaling on this layout, but not journaling I want to share with everyone. So that journaling will be done later, and it will be on top of the yellow pattern paper that is there. His name and the date will go on here, but other than that, that is all that is going to go on. I grab this word phrase over here. This is actually a beach themed sticker sheet that I used, but this one doesn't really talk about beachiness, so it works. I'm also bringing in some of these metallic adhesive stickers. I don't want to call them adhesive brads. There are no brad tines. There are no brads. You know, some things in scrapbooking just really grind your gears, and calling these adhesive brads just really grinds my gears. Although I love using them, they're little epoxy stickers on top of a flat metallic disc, right? And you can't call them cute little epoxy stickers on a flat metallic disc. You got to come up with something a little bit more easier to say than that. I was thinking about bringing in those turquoise gems, but they were a little bit big and lumpy for what I have going on this layout. And plus, even though some of the papers are slightly thicker, most of these papers are super thin and flimsy. And the weight just isn't there to hold it, right? I could glue it down to a piece of cardstock to really give it some rigidity if I want it to, but I think it's fine just finding something a little bit less weighty and flatter, which I do with these enamel dots. But fun fact, I rip off the adhesive off of this enamel dot and have to apply it with some Nouveau Deluxe. So I go ahead and get that done and put those little dots down. Now, this is where I'm going to write down his name and also the date. And I forgot the date. I've got a little pocket pouch of photos from 2022 and 2023. And I forgot the date, so I had to look it up there. At first, I thought it was going to be on the back of the photo, but it wasn't. So I go into that pocket of photos and look up the date, and there it is. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this layout. And now I am finished with my Making Memories papers. So next Monday, I'll be back with another Making with the Manufacturers. And yeah, we're going to get through the alphabet this year, guys. We're going to do it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.